Hey dog lovers, it's Neil here, back with another Whisper Facts ASMR episode, and today we're looking at facts about our canine friends. Now, as a huge dog lover myself, I'm really looking forward to this one, and this video is part 1 of a series of videos, and there are a lot of dog facts to get through, so be sure to hit the like button if you're a big dog lover and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future parts in the series. Our facts today are courtesy of factretriever.com, and with all that being said, it's time to get comfortable, lie back, relax, and let yourself drift away as we find out more about dogs today. And fact number 1. Dogs, or the dogs we know today, are descendants of domesticated wolves. The wolves from which modern day dogs descended from are now extinct. Fact number 2. The most likely group of wolves who became domesticated thousands of years ago were likely castaways of their packs, straying close but not yet in direct contact with humans afforded them easy access to food via leftovers and protection from larger predators. Fact number 3. In exchange for having lone wolves lingering in the perimeter of their tribes, humans enjoyed a natural early warning device of sorts. These wolves would warn humans of any approaching danger through their growls and whines. Fact number 4. While dogs did descend from an extinct group of wolves, their nearest living relative in terms of DNA is the grey wolf. At least one study suggested that the domestication of dogs occurred more than once. And that's quite a surprising fact, particularly the end part of that fact, that at least one study suggested that the domestication of dogs occurred more than once. I'm quite surprised by that. Fact number 5. Dogs belong to the Canaday family, and that is spelled Canidae. The term is derived from the Latin term canis, which means dog, although they come in various sizes. Those that are categorized as canids typically have upright ears and tails, long muzzles, and teeth capable of tearing through flesh and cracking bones. And I think for anybody who has ever been attacked by a dog, it must be a very, very scary experience. And I'm glad to say that I never have before, and I hope that I never will be. Fact number 6. Dogs have a marvelous sense of smell. It is believed to be 100,000 times better than that of humans. It is so good that it is nearly impossible for a trained dog to lose track of unadulterated scent. And I think this is a fact most of us knew before this particular video, but to see, or rather to hear, that dogs have 100,000 times better smell than humans, wow, that is amazing. Fact number 7. Dogs communicate through scent, vocalization, and body posture. This can be observed when dogs meet and start smelling each other's behinds. The area around the dog's genitals has the highest concentration of apocrine glands. That is spelled APOCRINE. The glands responsible for secreting hormones that contain chemical information about the dog. This may include the dog's age, mood, sex, health condition, etc. I think that's a pretty cool fact. So, anytime in the future, if you see a dog smelling another dog's behind, you know exactly why. Fact number 8. All dogs are deaf and blind when they are born. They gradually develop their keen sense of hearing as they grow older, but start seeing nearby objects by the time they are 14 days old. Wow, I'm really surprised by that fact, that they are actually born deaf and blind. That's amazing. I really never knew that fact before. Fact number 9. Because they do not sweat, dogs pant to keep themselves cool. This is why they should not be muzzled tightly on warm days. And this particular fact makes me think about when it's hot in summer and what we are taught, that you're never supposed to leave a dog in a car for a long period in hot weather. And fact number 10. The pattern on each dog's nose is unique, just like a person's fingerprint. And yeah, that makes sense if you think about it. Their noses are very unique, like our own fingerprints. Fact number 11. Chocolate is toxic for dogs because it contains theobromine. If it builds up in the dog's system, it becomes toxic because a dog cannot metabolize this compound. Yeah, and again, I think this is a fact that most of us know, that you're not supposed to ever give a dog chocolate. And I'm always surprised if I ever come across somebody in real life who doesn't know this fact. And I actually have a friend who didn't know this fact until a few years ago, when I spotted him giving a little bit of chocolate to his dog, and I had to tell him that you can't give dogs chocolate. And he didn't actually believe me, amazingly, and I had to look it up on my phone and literally show him an article which he was very surprised about. Fact number 12. Deaf or blind dogs are still capable of hunting because because their wonderful noses are capable of sensing heat or thermal radiation. And this fact makes me think about my childhood dog, who was a Yorkshire Terrier called Judy, and when she got older she actually developed diabetes and she went blind as well as a result of that. But it was amazing how well she managed to find her way around the house. I really was surprised that in general she did get around the house quite easily, but there were occasions when she would get lost and she would end up underneath the kitchen table, and she got stuck there because of all the legs within the chairs. But in general she was amazing at finding her way around the house despite being blind. Fact number 13. Dogs are not entirely colorblind. They only have 2 color receptors, and these receptors can process colors in the yellow and blue spectrum. Fact number 14. Dogs only have 1,700 taste buds, while humans have around 9,000. This is why some dogs can wolf down rotting food without gagging. That's a nice choice of word there, wolf down rotting food. I actually think it's meant to be wolf down, but again, that is another nice choice of word there. Fact number 15. Dogs dream. Their brain activity during sleep is similar to humans, although larger breeds do not dream as much as smaller dogs. I think that's a really fun fact, and going back again to my childhood with my dog Judy, I do remember when she would have dreams, because she would seemingly go into a very deep sleep in which her body would tremble and she would make these really cute little noises, and yeah, it was just really nice to see her dreaming. So this fact makes a lot of sense, and it also mentions that smaller dogs tend to dream more than the larger breeds, and she was of course a Yorkshire Terrier, which is a very small breed of dog. Fact number 16. Sleeping in a ball-like position is a holdover from the days when dogs had to protect their internal organs from predators. Fact number 17. When a dog wags its tail to the right, it is happy. If it wags to the left, it is frightened, anxious, or unsure. If the wagging tail is low, it means the dog is insecure. If the tail wagging is fast and the dog has dilated pupils and tense muscles, then it might be feeling aggressive. Fact number 18. The normal body temperature of dogs is slightly higher compared to humans. This is why they are more sensitive to heat. A tolerable temperature for a human is already very uncomfortable for a dog. And I think this fact takes me back to video when I mentioned the dangers of leaving a dog in a car on a hot summer's day. And I've often wondered why it's so dangerous, because for us, if we were to sit in a very hot car, it would take many, many hours for anything to really happen to us. It would be uncomfortable. But for a dog, it can actually kill them in just a few hours. And this fact goes a long way to explaining why that actually happens. Fact number 19. When meeting a dog for the first time, allow them to approach you first and smell you. Do not offer your hand for the dog to smell, because it can seem scary or intimidating to the dog. Fact number 20. Dog licks are not always equivalent to human kisses. When a dog licks your face, it may be because your face is too close to theirs and they are uncomfortable. However, many dogs are quite used to human presence and have adapted well. And I think some people, they take exception to dogs licking people on the face, because dogs do lick their genitals, they smell other dogs' behinds, etc., etc. So I completely understand where those people are coming from. Fact number 21. Sometimes dogs eat their own or others' fecal matter. This behavior was born out of their ancestors' eating habits before dogs were domesticated. And the timing for this fact couldn't be more perfect because of what I just mentioned. And I do actually recall my sister's dog having a habit of actually eating its own waste. I don't want to go into this too much, but yeah, I have actually seen it firsthand before. So yeah, it's one of the more unpleasant facts about dogs, I would say. Fact number 22. Dogs respond to tone more than they do to the words you say. They listen to the pitch and rhythm of your voice. Your dog actually loves the baby talk. High-pitched, cutesy talk is considered non-aggressive and non-threatening. And I think this is probably my favourite fact of the video. I absolutely love to talk to dogs and cats with that sort of, as this fact puts it, a cutesy tone of voice. I'm one of these people who does use the cutesy voice when talking to animals, as many of us do. So yeah, I really, really like this particular fact. And fact number 23. Dogs do not yawn because they are sleepy. They yawn because they are tired, stressed, or anxious. The yawning is a way for your dog to calm themselves. It's quite an interesting fact. And yeah, another one that I did not know before this video. And fact number 24. Dogs do not specifically hate cats. It is just their instinct to run after prey-like creatures, that is, small and in a hurry get away. Yeah, and I mean, YouTube is full of really cute videos of dogs and cats interacting, so yeah, makes a lot of sense if you think about it. And I think we will do just one more fact for this particular video, and it is fact number 25. Dogs do not always love to hug. Some dogs get used to it, but others don't. Being enveloped in someone's arms can be uncomfortable and stressful for some dogs. Yeah, this is something I can't really relate to because any dogs that I've really been around, being Judy when I was young, or my sister's first 2 dogs and her current 2 dogs, they all love to hug and they're very affectionate. So yeah, it's not a fact that I can relate to, but I'm sure it's true nonetheless, and it all depends on the dogs. And at the end of the day, dogs are like people. They all have different personalities, different likes and dislikes, etc. Alright guys, that is just about it for part 1 of this series on facts about dogs. But be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so, and click the notification bell so you won't miss out on further parts in the series. And check out the playlist in the description if you want to see more animal fact videos. And I will see you again next time.